Hey guys, today is October the 14th of 2018. I want to go over uranium spot price using Gann price and time technical analysis. So please pause the video and read the video disclaimer. Alright guys, I want to get into uranium spot price. As you are aware, this is the futures. I just want to catch up on the futures real quick and just show you where we're at. Very bullish. We took out this swing pivot high, which is good, and this one here. So we're out of this range that we were in. We're sticking our head out, but we got to be cautious because it could probably be a bull trap and it could pull back. We're on the third wave. If it's really strong, it won't turn on this swing pivot and continue pushing higher, or maybe just go sideways or pull back. So that's what I'm looking at now. Third wave is still strong. We see some little pullback here and there. You see the little red dips, but it's still pushing. And this is a date that I'm watching, the 23rd. I don't know what day is the 23rd. That's the Tuesday of next week. So we'll see. If it pulls back, I'm looking for the uranium futures to hold these levels right here, this swing pivot here, and this level right here, which is this first impulse wave from November of 2016. So that's what I'm looking for. If we could hold that right here, in this little area right here, and we have support, and then we start going higher, that's going to be awesome, because then it's going to be a wave 5. And then he'll probably do an ABC correction, and then, we'll see from there. We'll take it as it go. But I just want to just give you heads up on the future, what's going on. I'm not covering any stocks. This is just pretty much the uranium spot price. So for those that are just coming along and checking out this video, haven't seen my past videos, I've done videos on the uranium spot price using Gann cycle. You can look it up on YouTube. I might put some links at the end of this video so you kind of see my thought process in regards to the uranium sector. Very oversold, but I feel that there is a bottom here. Just looking at all the cycle works, and you can look it up on the video. I don't want to go over all that stuff. I'm just kind of just giving you a round view of what my thoughts are using the Gann theory. You can see that this is all-time low, all-time high. Fukushima happened. This is our low, and this is where we're at now. This on the bottom is an RSI. This is something that a lot of traders love using. It has standing the test of time, and it's a great indicator. And I just wanted to show you what I'm seeing. Let's change the color red. As you can see, I'm connecting those pivots right here, and look at that. We just broke out from there, and we're pushing higher. In theory, the RSI, every time it hits the red, it's overbought. But come on, guys, you think this has been overbought? This has been tanking from 2008, 2007 of June, 136 bucks, and we're hovering around 20-ish something. I gotta look closer, but definitely not oversold. So you have to reverse your thought or your analysis in regards to the RSI. What is just showing us now that it's strength, going into strength. So we took out this swing pivot high. This is going to be our next target right here, and you can see when it started getting bullish, you can see that it was just on overdrive right here. Look at that, overdrive, and then 2007 came and it tanked. Fukushima came and it tanked, and it just kept pushing lower and lower. But now we're above. So I'm just showing you the bullishness behind the uranium sector. Some say, yeah, 2019, 2020, things are going to start picking up. It could be true. But as of right now, we're not making any lower lows and lower highs. That's the definition of a bearish trend. We're making higher highs and higher lows. So Let's see. Am I missing something here? Let's look closer. There we go. So I kind of cleaned up a little bit, just so you could kind of see. I can see what's going on. Let's get closer right here and see what we got going on. So this is our low, and this is where we at. We're somewhere around 27 and change, $34, somewhere around there. And trend line wise, and you can see that this is, we're broke above it, broke past that. This is a trend line from the low. We're still above it. So all these trend lines are all holding. Price action is above it, and it's not dipping down to it. So that's bullish. That's good. Using my Gann square, you can see this is an angle, a speed angle I'm watching to see what uranium spot price is going to do once it kisses that, if it's going to be resistance or is it going to break above it. And then this level I'm watching to see if it's going to be resistance, which is at 33 and 13 cents. That's going to be probably the first target. Or if you want to look at it here, this swing pivot low right here could be a target. And it's actually right there if you want to look at it. It's you know, it's 28.19 and it's right below it. So we want to see what it's going to do when it hits that price range right there. But if it gets above it, this is a level that I'm watching using the Gann square. Let's see. Pitchfork. Kind of cleaned up my pitchfork. You see that now it's in the angle here. So that's bullish. That's good. It's not dipping down or going down here. It's going its course. It's going slowly up. That's good. So that's positive on the pitchfork. Using our Fourier string from key pivot points, you can see that the Fourier string is going higher and higher. Somewhere around 2019 in January, it kind of tops out a little bit, pulls back into May, and then it goes up. So this is something as a guideline. This is not saying that this is what uranium spot price is going to do. I'm just showing you that it's showing that it's bullish, that it's going up. But there's going to be a possibility that somewhere around this, you know, December, January, it could kind of top out a little bit, do a little pullback, which is cool. It's healthy. I'll get some, you know, whoever's not in, maybe could get in, or just on the sideline watching this. And then it shows that it's going to go up, potentially to go up all the way to 2020. And this is then another Fourier I have from another important swing point. And it shows that it tops up here, the same thing, December, and then it goes down all the way to 2019, September-ish, around there, 2019, that it pushes down. But, you know, it could be possible. If you put them both together, you see that they're kind of showing a turn coming here, but one tops out early and then goes up, and then the other one continues to go down. So this is going to be key to watch what uranium spot price is going to do once we get here. If it pulls back, okay, but then if it continues pulling back, then it's not following this guideline here, and it could potentially pull back. But if it continue going higher, then it's not respecting the Fourier and the wave calculation, so it's going to do its own thing, and it's going to go higher. So then maybe this won't matter anymore. But I use this as a guideline to let me know what are the possible routes that uranium spot could go within, you know, towards the end of this year and next year. So it just kind of gives me a guideline. So enough of that. Showed you my pitchfork. The Gann square, this is something that Gann taught on his courses, squaring the range. And pretty much what you do is you take the top and you take the bottom, and then you square the range. And all these lines are pretty much support and resistance. Very esoteric, if you ask me. If you see this, you'll be like, wow, this is crazy. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is what made Gann successful. And I think he's probably one of the best traders that ever lived. So we got to watch, and you can see that this is going to be a key factor right here somewhere around April. And this is monthly, so it's not, I have here date, but it's really not about a date. It's when I say April, it's just that whole month of April. You just got to watch out. So month of April 2019 could be maybe where it could top out, find resistance, and maybe pull back. Let's see, we put the 4-year string. You see, it's a pullback coming here. So, you got to see. You got to take it a month at a time and see what happens. Looking at these projection lines. So let's take our Gann out. And then the last thing I want to add in the uranium spot price is cycle analysis. So I've been running some cycle analysis with the data I have. I wish I had more. I don't even know if I have all the data, but whatever data I have, I've been trying to get the cycles. And right now, I'm gonna have to blow this a little out so we could kind of see. So you see this is a cycle from the top going down, and there's a wave going up, and it tops here. So this is huge. I'm not really going to pay too much attention to this. It's just showing that right now it bottom here, and now that the cycle is going up, but we bottom really here, and there could be a possible top here. And you're going to see that these cycles get smaller and smaller. Second one was here. You can see that we bottom here, and now we're going up. So this is the only one that's odd. You're gonna see in regards to cycle that. What you want to do in cycle analysis, you want to see that if you're bullish, you want to see that all these things are going up, all these waves are going up. So this one is the only one that's an odd one. We put a low here, and it's not all going to line up because of the time phases and all that. But you can see that there's a low projected here, and you're going to see this is the only one. Like I said, this is the only one. Everything else is projecting tops up. So it's projecting, potential for upside. So we go to the third one, and you can see we bottom here, and it was kind of close to this bottom, and it's pushing up, and it kind of tops out towards November of 2019. We continue, bottoms here, and it goes up. So you see all these, the green, like the red, the teal, purple, they're all pushing up. This is the odd one, the blue. And we continue. This one, same thing. They're all going up. Continue. Brown one, they're all going up. And they cycle. They fluctuate back and forth. Smaller one. And this is a little more fractal. I don't know, you could go on here, and then, you could really get tight. But since, uranium spot price doesn't get too crazy in regards to price action, I just put it there just to see, but I don't use these right here because these are really tight and small. I'm using mostly more like the bigger ones. This was a little tight, but you can leave it there. And then we get closer, and we see that everything is pretty much going up. Besides the blue one. Let me get out a little more. So one tops up here, one is topping out here, one is topping out here. And then the blue one goes up, and then these go down. So overall, right now, we're mostly bullish until we start getting somewhere in the middle around here. So we put our Gann grid, our square. Where is it? Gann square. We hit here. And things just kind of see. Put our Fourier. So you see it's saying it kind of tops out here. You can see that the cycles are kind of topping out here. And these are, So there could be a pullback once we get to like 2020. And this is just, looking really far out there. We haven't gone there. So I'm just kind of showing you my analysis on the big picture of what, potentially what we have looking forward, if this is the beginning of the bull run. And now this Fourier, it's a little negative, but, you have to have the plus and the minus. It's not all going to be bullish. So, And this is what is just a possible guide, like I said. So I think that's it. I just wanted to show you that in regards to my thoughts on the uranium spot price. I think that we have the potential to go higher, and we just got to look at key resistance levels like this one right here. If we could get above that 844, and then somewhere around here, that 40.22. You know, it's going to take a while to get up there, and then eventually we're going to have this major resistance up here, 47.72. And I didn't even have Fibonacci's, all that other stuff. I'm just using kind of simple things just to keep it simple and show you my thoughts on the uranium spot price. Hopefully you like this video. Hit the subscribe button if you like it. If you don't like it, it's fine. I'll give you my thoughts on the uranium spot. My next video was going to be on the Aussie dollar, and maybe cover some of the uranium sector, the stocks. And if you want something that you want me to check out a stock or whatever, and give you my thoughts on it, just put it on the comments below on the video, and I'll check it out and I'll look at it and give you my thoughts on it. Have a great day, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the uranium spot price.